Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Let's start where we ended. Precisely, I have ended with my first days of my property in West. So, it was very interesting day actually when I started working. Slowly, gradually, I grasped my work. It was pretty interesting, and my seniors, as I told you, was very much kind enough to teach me what I'm supposed to do, what I'm not supposed to do. But however, it took me some time to understand the style of working there. So slowly, gradually, I picked up the work very quickly, and a time has come when I have to show my spark and I have to believe in myself, so where I can be able to grow in my life. So. After my days slowly growing up in room service, I perform the work, and I perform in such a way that a time has come when whenever there is no team leader on shift, I have to take extra charge on that. And slowly, my manager have understand that this person is taking some care, this person is taking some initiative, and slowly, I started getting a gist of working as a supervisor. So a day has come, and before that, a small incident has happened in Mumbai, which everyone is aware that time when in the year of 2010 there was a terrorist attack which was happened in Bombay, and that's the time which was very bad luck for me, because before that I have had a word with my manager, who have told me clearly that you are going to get a promotion very soon because of your hard work and because of dedications to the company. But as the terror has strike, so all the promotions and all the value which has been given to the employees has been stopped or has been kept on hold. But bad days doesn't stay for long. So finally, the day has come when I have got a letter in my hand, and which means that I got a paid off for what I have supposed to get 6 months before or a year before. But nevertheless, the luck has been kind enough for me. So they had given me a letter of team leader or promotions to a supervisor. What are things you can tell? It's really in the company which I worked. They doesn't have a supervisor. They have a team leader. But nevertheless, things was going pretty smooth. It was very well. So uh, I also getting some kind of experience, because getting a team leader was very tough, because it was almost a 7 rooms property. But nevertheless, when I got the opportunity, I started gelling up. I started showing my spark, and that was my first barrier which I have crossed when I could become a team leader on shift. So slowly and gradually, there was an offer that I got been transferred to a banquets, which of that kind of hotel. The banquets were pretty huge, and it took me a lot of time to understand the style of working banquets, because I have not worked in banquets in my entire career of F&B service. But nevertheless, when I got an opportunity to work in banquets, I grab it in two hands. I understand how the banquets demand and how the banquets works there. But nevertheless, it was a quite interesting move which I have done in my career, from room service to a banquets, because banquets is the most happening thing. So when I worked as a team leader banquets, it took me like on almost like 4 months to understand the style of working of banquets, because it was very tough. And it's almost like we have a huge event space of almost like 35,000 square feet banquets, and that's quite huge, with almost like a 14 banquets hall banquet venues to do events. And every day when I used to work there in banquets, every day I used to have like almost like a 4 lunches and 4 dinners. It's a split venues, quite challenging job in banquets. But nevertheless, slowly, gradually, I also have a hang of this work. I also understand how the things works. But a time has come when suddenly I got a call from my family stating that there are some mishaps happening in my family. So my mom was not feeling well, so I had to go quite often to my native. But nevertheless, it also doesn't look good from my side, because I used to take my job as a very seriously, because I have a zeal of performing, and whenever I feel that I'm getting too many breaks because I have to go back to my native to take care of my family, then I realize that I need to have a words with my family. What exactly is going to happen going forward? So I had a word with my family, and what my family says. Yes, that's a quite interesting chapter of my life, because that's the time I have a huge U-turn in my life. But nevertheless, it was a quite interesting, and there are more interest factors coming up, and slowly, gradually, I will disclose all the facts. But thank you for listening to me, and thank you for your patience, thank you for understanding me, thank you for waiting for me for my new episodes. But I will make sure that this time I will not have a gap in my episode. This episode will come on, keep on coming repeatedly, and nevertheless, it is a very fun, and it is very much loving when I started showing my experience and informing my experience to all of my colleagues, to all of my fans, to all of everyone's. Because nowadays, when a new generation is coming up, they also have to understand that how generation is coming up, and it's not so easy to grow in your life. You have to shell your experience, you have to shell your time, you have to shell your living, you have to shell your all those family promises sometimes. But nevertheless, it was a good experience, and I will be coming very soon for my next episode. Thank you, have a great day, bye bye.